Thank you all for coming. This is an amazing turnout. An awful lot of people are here on a Sunday afternoon. It shows a lot of concern and interest in the state of this country.
Old age security as it is today and as it will be in 20 years and in 30 years is sustainable. They do not have to make any changes in it whatsoever.
So I've been out in the streets canvassing, knocking on doors since my nomination on January 9th, so now over a month, and I've heard a lot from residents in this riding. People were offended by the way in which this has entered into our public discussion in the last month, by the Prime Minister announcing it in an almost casual way in Davos, in Switzerland, before the world economic elite.
I've been paying taxes, I work really hard, I'm a teacher, I'm not going to make it till 67 to retire. I'm working too hard, like you were saying, Craig. Every day I teach 90 kids. I know I won't make it. So I'm really upset that it's going to move to 67, just as I'm about to collect at 65. The story here with a teacher who has already been planning on 65, knows that the sprint is there, is waiting to receive a little bit of reward almost for the hard working life she's had. That's not going to change, and it's only going to get worse. My mother was like that. My mother in Nova Scotia, from about age 55, each year she knew where 65 was, and it helped sustain her. If at the point in her life that you are now, she'd suddenly been told it's going to be 67, I actually don't know what that would have done to her health. To her mental health, it would have been a big issue. She had a job that had some rewarding elements, but was also very, very hard. And so I don't think this government and the ideology that it stems from even begins to understand that kind of situation.
The OECD pension team said the following: Canada does not face major challenges of financial sustainability with its public pension schemes. Long-term projections show that public retirement income provision is financially sustainable.
Please put your trust in the NDP in the coming by-election, partly in order to build up to 2015 so that we can send the strongest possible team into a new government in 2015. We don't need a Prime Minister who promised in 2005 he would never touch OAS or GIS, who then campaigns last year and never mentions OAS, who turns around and speaks to the world's economic elite in Davos and announces in the way he did that he's planning the changes. That kind of disdainful approach to Canadians and to our shared tradition is something the NDP wants to get rid of. Thank you so much. We've had a forum today on pensions with Olivia Chow and Wayne Marston, who are, I hope, colleagues of mine in the future in the House of Commons. We've heard great concerns of what the Harper government is trying to do with pensions. The NDP is the only team in Parliament at the moment that can push back on the Harper agenda. I hope very much to be part of that team on March 19th during the by-election. I ask for your support.
Seniors want respect. That's why we need a strong voice in Parliament. We need Greg Scott on March 19th. Come out to vote for Greg.
I'm just pleased to see the performance of Craig here today, and I look forward to having him in the House of Commons with me.